has flown around a tropical thunderstorm to land in Darwin and complete his reenactment of a famous flight. It's a century to the day since Ross and Keith Smith flew from London to Darwin to win the Great Air Race and prove that intercontinental flight was possible. They're household names in the top end, but the pilot who's matched their feat says they should be much better known.
A seaplane touches down on a hot Darwin afternoon. Michael Smith has retraced the steps of Ross Smith, his brother Keith, and mechanics Jim Bennett and Wally Shires.
They should be as well known as Kingsford Smith and Dick Smith. I mean, they should absolutely be on the curriculum being taught at school.
They flew from London to Darwin in an open cockpit Vickers Vimy bomber for 27 days and 20 hours, meeting the challenge set by Australian Prime Minister Billy Hughes.
£10,000 for the first successful flight from London to Australia in a machine manned by Australians.
The story of their epic flight is familiar to students in Darwin.
100 years ago, on a hot and muggy day, very much like today, almost every citizen in Darwin was gathered here to witness what some have termed the greatest event in aviation history.
And it's regarded as one of the greatest feats in early aviation, just 16 years after the Wright brothers.
In 1919, the Great Air Race was as significant to the world as man landing on the moon.
The prize money made Sir Ross and Keith Smith famous and rich, but they shared it with their crew.
They were guaranteed a purse of £10,000. That's the equivalent today of $1 million.
And the centenary drew descendants from all over Australia.
When I grew up, my grandfather, when I was 12, put out a scrapbook and showed me a newspaper clipping and said, "This is my cousin." And I became a bit fascinated with this man who'd flown all the way from England to Australia.
Michael Smith took just 20 days to cover the same distance in his seaplane, but he's in awe of pilots who face the elements every step of the way.
You know, only a few days ago I had lightning going off next to the plane, thinking, imagine doing this in an open cockpit with frozen sandwiches.
Celebrating an epic flight that changed the course of aviation and put Darwin on the international map. Rick Hind, ABC News, Darwin.